Hi, I'm introducing a new style of coaching. And I've been a life coach for a very long time, intuitive coach, spiritual counseling. And since I've got into the idea of water fasting, and I've watched so many videos on fasting, that I'm realizing a lot of people need to be coached through their fasting so that they can start to understand it's not food and we don't want to white knuckle it during the fasting. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I actually have retreats for people that want to do a spiritual cleanse, water fasting. So, 2 weeks ago, I started a water fast, and it's Sunday night, 6 o'clock, that I always start. But I didn't want to, but I made myself do it. And so, Monday, I'm realizing I'm not going to be able to do it if I'm forcing myself to do it and get the full experience. So, as a hypnotist and an NLP practitioner, I sat down Monday and gave myself a full session. And all of a sudden, it just clicked in. And I'm like, I got it. Now, I've done 3-day, 5-day, 7-day fasts. This time, I'm going 21 days. So I'm on day 14 right now, and I'm solid. I'm not wishing and hoping for food to show up. I'm taking care of myself by giving myself new dopamine hits, by listening to my mind, which is not our friend, listening to my mind and keep questioning why it keeps bringing up food as a need when it is not needed. And I'm coming up with a lot of old programs. I'm coming up with the reason why I was turning to food because that's what I learned at 3, 5, 10, 12. And so I'm actually rebooting my nervous system along with the fasting. Now, there is a lot of people that will fast and then go right back to normal and gain that weight back and maybe even a little bit more. So just ask yourself if you're into fasting, if you could do it more smoothly, would you want some coaching to help it go more smoothly? And if you're starting out, if you're going to do a fast, I want you to do it through the whole experience. Not just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm done. And that the transformation wasn't something that will take you into your future. It is incredibly healthy for the body. It is exceptionally good for weight loss. So there's many reasons why you want to water fast. And I want you to do it with a spiritual practice, with a deep understanding that the nervous system and the mind is going to fight you hard to get the automatic programs to show up. And you can win. And this isn't necessarily just water fasting, it's with alcohol, it's with anger issues. Now, did you know people are actually addicted to anger and drama? So there's a lot of addictions, and that's why I like the water fast. I don't have an alcohol problem. I don't have an anger problem. But we could even do something in these areas also, because trust me, when you start to get into the water fasting, that's going to show up. So take a couple deep breaths and really ask yourself, do I white knuckle things? Do I push myself to do things? Because the end result is maybe a grade C compared to an A. It's not a lifetime change and a beautiful growth. All my sessions are on Zoom. Easy. You don't even have to travel to me. And we're going to be looking at so many levels that is connected into food, into automatics, and be able to shift and change and rewrite those patterns correctly with health. I'm going to be going 21 days, and I'm already pre planning softly that the first week off, I'm going to be eating just 2 different items of food. Eggs for sure, and I'm almost thinking yogurt. And then the next week, I'll be, because I'm more of a carnivore. So the next week, I'll be able to bring in, keeping those 2 items, less yogurt and more beef. And then after a while, I'll be able to, maybe 1 day a week, bring in a meal that I'd like to go out and eat. So just that it's 21 days, but I'm extending it out to continue to change behaviors that I don't wanna see again. So I'd love to hear some comments. Please, if you have any questions, comment below, subscribe, and it'd be nice if you liked it. So thank you. I'm Diane at Healing Bodies, Healing Souls. I've been doing energy work for well over 35 years.